All right. Wednesday, Daily Bread. You know what that means. You guys get to roast and grill me because it's Office Rex episode for today's NBA and college basketball. Best bets of the night. Focus solely on college basketball heavy. I promise that's not all because of me. We just love our college hoops. But the show is powered and sponsored by pickcity.com and the Wise Guys Diamond Club. So make sure to check both of them out at Twitter and check out Pick City for all their needs. As usual, we are live on the YouTube at Daily Bread Media. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe, do whatever the hell you want to do. Get like everyone else in the comments here today. We'll have a quick moment of silence, Sosa.
A quick one, just a quick one, just a quick one.
And then we'll get into what we want. But jump over to our YouTube page to get in our comments. Let us know what you're playing tonight. Let us know what your best bet is or any questions you've got for us. Wednesday, how you doing on this night? I know you got sushi in your future.
Yeah, sushi night at the Sosa compound. You know the deal. Rest in peace to Young Dolph, man. I'm fucked up over that. I can't even lie to you. I'm a fan of his music. Followed him for quite a while. It's a tough situation, man. It's a tough situation to see. And yeah, rest in peace to him, man. But appreciate everybody that's tuning in. A lot of these lines, like Ski just said, looking crazy. Give me a Wednesday night full NBA slate. Not really going to get too crazy with the NBA because the lines look crazy. It's definitely a prop night. Got a couple of props, couple of money lines that I like. But yeah, man. Other than that, obviously you got the dress shirt on, so I know you mean business. First corny joke of the day. I got to get that out. Just got to get that out the way.
I know
Uh,
that the chat's just going to be on fire with them the whole time. It's what happens on Wednesdays. We try to get on as quick as possible to make sure you guys get the line. So that means I don't even take off my dress shirt for this show. Makes it
hey,
easy because in whatever shirt I want it to wear, it's clean for tomorrow.
hey. Yeah,
All
man.
right, let's get into the NBA real quick. We'll do our quick hitters there.
Yes, sir. First game I'm gonna go to is the Wizards versus my young boy Lamelo. First game back for Bradley Beal. I am going with the fade of the superstar returning to the lineup. I'm going to go with the Charlotte money line, and I'm going to take a Charlotte alternate spread in this game. They're 1 point favorites. I'm going to take an alternate spread all the way up to 5.5.
Ooh,
Let me get because this book is crazy. 5.5 minus 4.5.
buying up today. That's what we're
Five
doing
and a half
on Wednesday. Big
plus one
Wednesday here.
plus 190. I like Charlotte. I think Charlotte comes out and handle business tonight. I'm not really that concerned about Washington. I know they've looked good. They're 10-3. They're out the gate looking great. But give me Charlotte tonight for the game. First half could be a fight. I could see it being a fight because they slow because I was on NBA betting earlier, NBA betting today earlier, and first half I like Washington to play well in the first half, but this Charlotte team has been a very good second half team. Any team that can go toe to toe in the third and fourth quarter with the Golden State Warriors are a second half team. So that's my firm expectation tonight. I think Charlotte runs him out the gym in the second half. I think Bradley Beal comes back and he puts up bricks tonight, and I think that's how it rolls. That's my first play.
All right, we like it. We're starting off with the Hornets. Where are we going for number 2?
Obviously, I told you guys my bet that I'm taking, as long as it's plus money for the rest of the year, which it won't be plus money much longer, is Cade Cunningham over 4.5 assists. He dominates the ball, but in a good way, because he knows how to find his teammates. He knows how to get people open naturally off the dribble without having to, just do weird shit. I personally am rocking with the over 4.5 assists. I think you can get it at plus. I got it at plus 106. Let me see the number right now. The number right now is, wow, the number is 3.5. So we're going to go to another alternate.
Ooh, Alt Wednesday. I like it.
All
Not
Wednesday.
the music, though.
Alternate assist. If you can get Cade Cunningham over 4.5 is at plus 140. That's what we're rocking with. 3.5 is at minus 154 juice. Take one more, let him get 5 for you, and we're gonna be a-okay. Winner circle probably by halftime. He'd have been in the winner circle the other night. They missed 9 wide open jump shots off of his passes. Give me Cade Cunningham over 4.5 assists plus money. You can't go wrong.
Ooh.
And yeah,
So for a nice little 2-pack NBA Wednesday, 2 alts, 2 plus monies, that's what I like to see to start off the show right there. I mean, business. You should be the one in the dress shirt.
4.5 on yeah. I'm looking at FanDuel right now. 3.5 at minus 154. I'll get it at 4.5. I prefer. I'll take Cade to get me 5 assists tonight. I think Cade Cunningham, like we said, you're seeing him play well. This year is going to be all about development and all about development for that entire organization. Up until Casey gets fired or quits, his coaching style is a bit dated, and they're just not ready to win. The city of Detroit is they're just abysmal at the moment. Absolutely abysmal at the moment. So yeah, yeah. I think Cade is, like I said, Cade's pretty much entered the top 5 of all the rookies. He's played well. The team's not good, but he's played well. I think he continues to ascend amongst the rookie names going forward.
And that's how we're going to start it off. Never bad. Back in the Cade train. So let's roll into college basketball.
Yes,
sir. Eric, that'll be the first game that we get into. So perfect question that you guys are getting here with Michigan State versus Butler. Tonight, it's easy to say where my strategy is going. We're not worried about the analytics today. We're not worried about the spreadsheet numbers. This is all eye test, reading the Vegas line, Rex Day. And we're starting off with Butler hosting Michigan State. And it's going to be gross. It's available on Bet Online. It's available at BetMGM. Not on DraftKings, unfortunately, here, but the 2.5 on Michigan State. We're laying the numbers on the road team here in a gym that isn't the most friendly to play at. But I just think this is a number where not really sold in this Butler team thus far. I think Michigan State, Butler's offense is the biggest reason why I'm off this. Jair Bolden has been a decent piece along with Chuck Harris and Taylor, but Taylor's a freshman here, and I think this is the game it's going to show. Izzo's going to eat up on him, target him. So this is where I just think Michigan State, Hauser, and Marble, I don't know, man. They're just going to roll train tonight here. The biggest issue is Butler has committed way too many turnovers already on this season. And just look at who they played. Why are they committing that many turnovers on that many possessions so far this season? Michigan State minus 2.5, minus 110. Available on BetMGM.
Let's get it, bro. You already know how I roll with Izzo. This Butler team doesn't necessarily really they don't really impress me. I know the one thing to expect from tonight is that
Ezzy's the only guy that impresses me. He's the only one that I'll shout out.
I think something that goes in line with this game is I lean the under as well. Shooting in that gym is hard. It's ugly. It's one of the ugliest gyms in all of America. So that would be like my only other lean in that one. But I'm 100% on board with backing Tom Izzo. Like I said, I believe he's the best, one of the top 3 coaches in college basketball. He maximizes talent. He maximizes what he gets out of players, and I expect them to come out tonight and handle business.
Do we think Butler is going to stick with the trend, or is it because they played the weaker teams? Over half of their shots, right at 52.2%, have been 3-pointers for this season. Michigan State's defended the arc well. Sure, that can be the teams taking the 3-game stats into it. Could be a little bit questionable, but 52% of your shots, that's a do-or-die strategy here. They're not going to be hitting tonight at home.
Yeah.
What's your lead play for the night?
For college ball, let me get this. Well, I had the Harvard play. I like Harvard tonight to cover the 6.5. I gotta get my book up. I am on the University of Maryland tonight to cover that 10 against George Mason. I think there's a lot of hype behind George Mason. People think they're good. I think that Maryland is a much better team. I got them at 9.5. It's at 10 now. I think Maryland comes out and makes a statement. I think they're a team that's a dark horse to be really good this year. I think they're well coached. I think that they have players, might not be big names, but I do believe that Maryland handles business in this spot with the -10.
You're going against our man Kim English. It hurts.
I'm sorry, man. I love
Yeah, I
Kim.
mean, when it cashes, it won't hurt that much. But
I love the
this
way
is
he played.
So this is George Mason. You know I love my A10. This is their best start ever in their history. They've
Facts.
never won their first 3 games by double digits in their lifetime. So, and this is a perfect game where they could potentially regress back to the mean here. They could come back down to life because sure they played all right competition, but going up against Maryland here, this is where Mason's going to try to outrun them here. And that's kind of where if Maryland decides to play with tempo, even though they do not like to, it's going to be a tough game for Mason to keep up in transition with. So that's kind of where, how is Mason going to keep this game in check? Is it just going to be 15-second offense, not that much tempo, but a little bit of tempo to the game with it? This is like a game where I'm dying to watch tonight. And best way for me to do it is to rock with Sosa's bet and not have any big connotation going into it because I want to take a lot away from each of these teams because if Maryland can cover this double-digit spread, then this is an easy top 25 team for the season. They're trending towards that way. I want to believe in the Terps. I like what they got built in here, but this is their statement game to prove it.
Absolutely, and that's exactly how I'm looking at it. You want to be considered good. You go in and you beat the teams that you're favored by double digits to beat. None of that. We're playing Nebraska tonight. We need to bullshit. None of that. Tonight that they got this is, yeah. I also think their coach is really close to being on the hot seat. I think he recruits well, but I mean, you win one championship in 30 years, and I'm telling you, it's a tough job to keep. A lot of money being circulated at the University of Maryland. A lot of money being put into all of their programs. The football program, you've seen them have a revolving door at coach simply because they can't win and they have so much money invested in the team or in the school. So, like I said, it's just one of those spots.
This is Turgeon's 11th year there.
Yeah, and he is not one shit.
Nope.
So
he talked a lot of shit to Juan Howard, though. I don't know if I would do that. I still can't believe he did that last game. Supposedly it was a great dig. I forget what it was, but supposedly it was a good dig. But one of the biggest pieces, and people aren't talking about in this Maryland George Mason game, I think it holds a decent amount of weight in it. People could tell me differently, but Fats Russell, their starting point guard, I mean, he played at Rhode Island for his first 4 years, so he knows what to expect playing a George Mason team. He's the super senior, the fifth-year transfer. So with Fats at the point, filthy player, number one, but number two, he probably knows most of these guys because George Mason's returning them. So his familiarity could help out Maryland a little bit here. Fats, what a great name. It's up there with Storm Murphy. Me and Steven are planning something on the college show to do our most hateable faces and the best names in college basketball, just because that's what we're allowed to do on that show.
Right. Well, it's very college centric.
Yes, sir. He is a Rhode Island legend. We won't get into Boston College versus Rhody, but that is a great game to watch tonight as well. There's a lot of good slates. As we said, Rex's big game hunting tonight. So we're going to go to Indiana and the Johnnies here.
Oh, yeah.
So the first thing that I looked at it was, one, I hate betting St. John's unders. But, well, Indiana total set at 151.5 right here. It's moved like 2.5 points since open. Sadly, we're not going with the under here just because of the talent on both sides. There's no way I want to be rooting for an under, especially slated that high, even though that's probably going to be the right side in this one. So what are you feeling on this one before I give out my official pick? Because I'm going the other way. No, I'm just fucking with you.
I personally didn't touch it, so I'm rolling with whatever your analysis is on the game.
So this is where Indiana's not going to want to run with St. John's whatsoever. Tyrese Jackson Davis is going to be sucking wind by the 10-minute mark in the first half if he's trying to compete with them. Not saying he's a bad athlete. It's just that St. John's is going to scheme you, and that's how they win the Big East, and that's why that's why they do well in the Big East, because the Big East, 10 of the teams play the same exact slow-ass tempo. Johnny's does something completely differently, gets you out of their game, out of your rhythm, and this is what they're going to attempt to do to a typical Indiana team, which is built like a Big East team here, in my opinion. So that's kind of where, if you're giving me the points, I have to be taking the points here in the Johnnies.
Plus 5.5.
Yes, sir. Minus 110. Gonna be sweaty. Can guarantee you that one here. We're taking the points because Posh, Alexander, and Champagny, the fact that both of them came back, this team's a juggernaut. I'm just completely scared of Jackson Davis. So with Champagny and Jackson Davis probably going at each other, it's going to probably be the best head-to-head position matchup that you can watch tonight. But 5.5 on the road, we ain't scared. Yes, shout out Queens and St. John's for John Law as well. Ooh, Rory's against me here. We got Top Croc rocking with me. That's my Sosa. You can give out your last play, and then we have our new segment, and then we're done. Oh, you're donezo?
Yeah. I'm
all right, so let's get to our new segment, little 3-pack play here. You know we have to make this a staple on the Daily Bread.
Yes, sir. The
Philly 5.
The Philly 5. If y'all aren't familiar,
one team's not in Philly.
If y'all aren't familiar, I'm gonna let Rex tell you a little bit more about why we're doing this.
I don't think all the games are at UPenn anymore, but since we're both from Philly, both rock with the schools, even though you went to UDEL, close enough. Our Philly 5 is Nova, Penn, Drexel, St. Joe's. Who am I forgetting? LaSalle, the pasta dish. It's easy to forget the pasta dish. But we're basically going to make a play on each of the games that's in the Philly 5.
Every single one.
Yep.
Every single one.
So someone does technically win a stupid-ass trophy at the end of it. Nova's basically got it all the time, but I'm pretty sure Penn tied them like 2 years ago.
Yep.
But St. Joe's, Drexel, there could be a little bit bias here. I'm still going full unit. You could go half unit here. You know we're rocking the St. Joe's money line at minus 105.
Of course.
This is moved from -2 to +1. The disrespect. Billy Lang kind of does suck, but there's no way that the Dragons are coming in and winning tonight. St. Joe's wins easy, probably by 7+. So if you want to get crazy, you can go -3 here. Go back to the original spread, but Hawks money line minus 105.
He said, I want to do the alternate. Ooh. Yeah, well, -2.5 is plus 116.
Not worth it for the extra 20 cents there. But yeah, each one of those games will rock with a play in them.
There aren't any more tonight, are there?
No, it's only the one. They usually always have it spaced out. Sometimes they're at Penn, sometimes they're not. But no, I'm not going alt line because the juice isn't that much better. Hawks, money line minus 105. St. Joe's Hawks. The Hawk will never die.
Let's get it. St. John's, Indiana.
St. John's and St. Joe's and Michigan State tonight. The other SJU. St. John's.
Bro, like I said, I think that the what we gave out today is the best, man. It's the best the best I got for the day. I think I think we go crazy. I think we go crazy tonight. I'm not even gonna lie.
Quick, clean, like, subscribe, follow, share. Go back if you missed any of the plays. Real quick and easy to get them today.
Please hit the fucking like button. Thank you.
Deuces. We're out.
Peace.